Hatfield, Massachusetts today at the Calvary Cemetery, and we're in the baby section, and usually they're found in the far back right of a Catholic cemetery. This one seems to be middle right, and the reason why was that sure they might have bought the land from the road out to the river, but they didn't chop down all the trees right away. They only chopped it back to about the middle portion. And so back in 1936, this was the back right, as defined by what they had. Now it has babies in it that were not baptized in the Catholic religion. Unless you're baptized, you're not really considered to be a Catholic yet. And so they have to have a special section that's not made holy by the bishop. And this is it. And some of the babies, of course, died the day that they were born, and they don't have a first name, they just have a last name. When they list only one date as their birth and death date, some lived, there's one third one in, Nancy Ann, that lived 11 weeks. Right, then the baby girl had in 1946, Frances Boscopin, right? So this is the baby section. Nowadays, most babies are cremated, and they wouldn't be put necessarily into cemeteries anymore. So there's still empty space there. That's why we see, if we scan right here, that there's a lot of empty space, which would never happen in most cemeteries. You need as much space as they could possibly get. All right. Now, one stone at the very edge of it is probably the earliest stone in the cemetery. This stone right here is probably the earliest. The reason why there seems to be gaps here and behind the baby section is probably this is also the potter's field where paupers are buried. Some of them get stones from the family, but they couldn't afford the full burial and so forth. So she might have qualified for that. And that's why there's big gaps between here. There's actually bodies in between that just don't have stones to them. And they might have moved the stones outward a little bit just to make it look better. Okay, so every Catholic cemetery will have these two features to them. This cemetery also has a priest circle, and so that meets all the qualifications of what most Catholic cemeteries will have. So it's nice, and I hope you can identify this and come visit this section. Thank you.